but I'm gonna
Calling really stressed me. No, I know I haven't said anything to my friend.
No, I'm saying because we're mic'd. What about the mic? Okay.
Oh, so we're not going to the podium. We're just going to speak right here. Okay.
But I'm just saying, I haven't heard that.
Right, right.
Hey, so we're on the show.
Yep. So that's all you have. Okay. Okay. Can you take it from me? I just figured you wanted to right there. Yes, it's just not a time on there, but yes.
And I'm just gonna leave my stuff right here.
Okay. And we got.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, no.
I gave him the number. He's like, oh, that's the same number you always have.
We got two mics here. Actually, three. Two. So FGTV, ours.
Testing for Chief Belser.
Okay. But I don't know. But here, let's just, I'm not a speaker. I want you to do that. Pastor.
What's this here? What's this?
These are mics. One is FGTV, one is Tyson's.
If you would, please stand for the presentation of colors. Please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Good afternoon, everyone. Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Madam Clerk believes in energy. That was a sorry good afternoon. I'm going to try it one more time. Good afternoon, everyone. And welcome to the Fulton County Clerk of Superior and Magistrate Court's mass swearing-in ceremony. I'm Darrell Belser, Chief of External Affairs for the Clerk's Office, and this afternoon is about new beginnings. Each of you will take the oath and go on to serve your communities. This ceremony is always one of my favorites because it reminds us why we do what we do: to serve people, to create access, and to support moments like this where hard work truly pays off. In our office, Madam Clerk's motto is people, purpose, passion. Those aren't just words on the wall. They guide how we show up every day. People drive for our purpose, and Madam Clerk, our purpose drives our passion. People, because service starts with connection. Purpose, because every role, every oath, every filing matters. And passion, because that's what turns the work into impact. So congratulations to each of you taking the oath today. You've earned your seat in this moment, and we're proud to celebrate it with you. I also would like to take a moment to acknowledge any elected officials and judiciary partners who may be in the room. If you're here, please stand. There you go, so that we can acknowledge you. Before we proceed, just a couple of quick housekeeping reminders. Please ensure your phones are silenced, and that includes me, Madam Clerk. We want everyone to enjoy the ceremony without distractions. The restrooms are located outside the doors around the corner if you need them, to the parents, and for me as well, so don't take it personal. If you need assistance at any point, please reach out to one of our staff members. We call them the men and women in black. They have those black suits on with the name tag if you have any questions or comments. Once again, thank you for joining us. And now let's get started with our program, or as Madam Clerk would say, let's get the party started right. So it is my pleasure to introduce someone who plays a vital role, a critical role in today's proceedings in the smooth operations of our courts. Our Clerk of Courts, she is the heartbeat of the justice system, the Honorable Shay Alexander. Please join me in welcoming her.
I'm sorry, y'all. He does the most. Thank you, Chief Belser. Good morning, everyone. Afternoon now. Lordy. Let's start over. Good afternoon. I am so delighted to welcome you to this very special occasion. It is the Fall Attorney Swearing-In Ceremony. Today, we're recognizing a remarkable group of individuals who have earned the right to be here. You've studied, you've sacrificed, and stayed the course. And this moment is yours. You've earned it. We are proud. I am so proud to celebrate this with you. It is truly an honor to have our Superior Court Judge, Eric Dunaway, presiding over this today's ceremony. Judge Dunaway is not only a distinguished jurist, but also a leader whose dedication to justice and community service sets standards for all of us. To our new attorneys, as you begin your careers and build your professional circles here in Fulton County, Judge Dunaway is someone whose wisdom, integrity, and experience can serve as a model for your own path forward. And I am equally excited to have Commissioner Mo Ivory as our keynote speaker. She's a respected attorney, professor, media personality, and now she's a commissioner who's using her platform to champion for the people in Fulton County. She's brilliant, she's insightful, and she understands deeply how the law and policy shape our everyday lives. You're absolutely going to love her today. To our new attorneys, this is your moment. You've put in the work, you've stayed focused, and today marks the beginning of a new chapter for you, one filled with responsibility, purpose, and promise. Let this oath remind us why you chose this path: to make a difference, to seek justice, to serve with integrity and intention, and to lead always with purpose. To the family, the members of the family, the friends, the colleagues that are here today, thank you. Your love, patience, and support have carried these new attorneys through every late night study session, every exam, every challenge. This moment belongs to you too. Your presence makes this day even more meaningful. Together, you all represent what drives the office in this profession: people, purpose, passion. That's the heart of what we do, and what I hope each of you will carry forward in your careers and communities. Congratulations once again, and thank you for allowing me to share in this beautiful moment. Yay!
Thank you, Madam Clerk, for those warm words of wisdom. As you can see, we have an incredible lineup of individuals joining us today. Next, I want to introduce, and we got to make sure we got the right Christopher P. Twyman, who is the president of the State Bar of Georgia, to share a few words to mark this important occasion. Christopher, if you would please come forth.
All right, good afternoon. My name is Chris Twyman. I'm the 63rd president of the State Bar of Georgia, and on behalf of the nearly 55,000 lawyers across this state, I want to take this moment to congratulate you on this milestone of taking soon the lawyer's oath, and importantly in your program, reading the lawyer's creed, which is printed there, and to welcome you to the practice of law. And as we gather here to start your practice, and on this official day, this first day of your licensed career, allow me just a couple of minutes to encourage you and to give some perspective as you enter this noble profession, and to employ today's theme of people, purpose, and passion. As you embark on this journey as an attorney and a counselor of law, and in the representation of people from all stations of life, and in doing so with purpose and with passion, I want to remind you of the important role that professionalism will play in your legal journey. You are entering the profession, and you must hold yourself at all times to be the consummate professional. While you will no doubt advocate for your clients with zeal, you must act with integrity. You must lead with purpose at all times. You're stepping into a profession that is built on trust, service, and the pursuit of justice. And that's no small thing. Listen, the bar card that you will soon carry in your wallet is more than just a credential. It is a commitment. It is a commitment to excellence, to integrity, and to the community that you will serve. And that commitment extends beyond your self-interest. Indeed, it inures to the benefits of your clients, into your community. And so honoring that commitment is the cornerstone of professionalism. And professionalism isn't about perfection. It's about consistency, showing up and following through, treating others with respect, even in times of disagreement. Professionalism is going to be about answering the call when a client is lost, when a colleague needs a hand, and when your community needs your voice. So I challenge you on this day, the day you take the lawyer's oath, to begin the practice of law. The day that you are a card-carrying member of the State Bar of Georgia. Don't just practice law, live it with a purpose, lead with humility, and never forget, we all rise when we lift each other. So I challenge you to stand tall for the profession, to exercise your professionalism throughout the practice of law, and we'll all make this profession better for those who will come next. I do want to first remind you that our table, our membership table for the State Bar, is going to be right outside when you go out. They will be expecting your paperwork. So you will need to turn that in. And I do want to acknowledge also that as new lawyers, you are all eligible to join the Young Lawyers Division of the State Bar of Georgia, and the YLD, the Young Lawyers Division President, Veronica Cox, is with us today, and she's waving her hand. Please see her. With that, Madam Clerk, Commissioner Ivory, Judge Donaway, the practice of law calls me this afternoon. Regrettably, I'll have to leave. But I do want to congratulate all of you today on this great opportunity. Congratulations and good luck with the profession.
Thank you for those words, especially from the perspective of an attorney. We're also happy to have a few voluntary bar associations who will introduce themselves, and then you will have the opportunity to speak with them later. And they will have tables set up out in the atrium where you can learn more about their organizations. So if you would, or you want to come up? Okay. If you, because the mics are on at the.
Thank you.
What's your name?
Ty Brown.
Ty Brown.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name's Ty Brown, and I'm the president of the Atlanta Bar Association. So you have the State Bar of Georgia, you have the Atlanta Bar Association. The Atlanta Bar Association is a voluntary bar association, and we are the bar association, the voluntary bar association of the 27 county metro area of Atlanta. The Atlanta Bar Association is 137 years old, and it is the largest bar association in the southeast of the United States. Today is a special day. You will remember this day for the rest of your lives. You're being sworn into the State Bar of Georgia. You begin this next chapter of your lives. You begin this journey. And folks, I've been on this journey for 38 years. There's not a single day that has passed that I have not enjoyed it, loved it, thank my family for it, and thank my Creator. And I hope that you experience that same joyfulness. Today, you transform your law degree into being a licensed lawyer. For all of that, congratulations to you. But I too also congratulate the families, the parents that are here, your teachers, your coaches, all the folks who helped you along the way. And I encourage you, as you go through your careers, do not forget to give back for all of those who have given to you. Thank you very much. I invite you to join the Atlanta Bar Association. We have a table out there from now until November 14th. It's only $100 to join the Atlanta Bar Association. Thank you. Congratulations.
I heard the music going off. I was like, let me cut some of the sections on here, this speech. Good afternoon. Well, look, my name is Christopher Bruce, and I have the pleasure of being the Gate City Bar president and the pleasure of welcoming all of you into this profession. This is both a privilege and a responsibility, a calling rooted in justice, integrity, and service. So on behalf of the Gate City Bar Association, it is my honor to welcome you into this family of lawyers, because it is a family. When Gate City Bar Association first started, founded in 1948, it was because we were not allowed into the Atlanta Bar Association. And today, you can see, I stand proudly with the Atlanta Bar Association President Ty Brown, as we actually welcome you to the profession, but not just welcoming you, doing it with action. So thanks to Judge Kenya Johnson, her amazing idea, if you do not have a job yet, we have a job fair for you right after this swearing-in ceremony. That not only goes for the graduates, that also goes to your families who have been paying your debt for a couple of years, who are like, hey, you're sworn in now, get a job. So, I know, laughing, but true. So I definitely do not want to be remiss on this. This is not about what's happened in the past. I did not have the best grades. This is not what happens right now in the present. I didn't have a job when I came out as a barred attorney. But now I stand in front of you, fully employed, thank God, as a bar president of Gate City Bar Association, and also as a person who has the mindset, the endeavor, and the gumption to make sure that the people behind me do better. And that is the only ask I ask of you. Join the volunteer bar associations, but make sure whatever you do, go back to your schools, help out those other law students so they can come out in a better profession together, because that is what family members do. So thank you, congratulations again, and I'll see you at the job fair. I am really going to do this as an honor. Behind you, Judge Kenya Johnson just walked in, so thank you for the job fair as well. Thank you, Judge.
Good afternoon. Allow me to say congratulations again to each and every one of you. Your achievements ring loud across Georgia, and Gabwa is thrilled to cheer you on as you begin this extraordinary journey. This journey ahead deserves community, encouragement, and a little sparkle, hence Gabwa. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Regine Bray. I have the honor and distinct pleasure of serving as the 44th president of the Georgia Association of Black Women Attorneys. Gabwa was founded in 1981, and our theme this year, coincidentally, is Gabwa Reimagined, Purpose, Power, and Passion. So as you can imagine, the program's theme runs right along, and it's very special to me. Gabwa is a powerful sisterhood committed to nurturing, supporting, and galvanizing women in the legal field. Your membership opens doors to benefits that truly enrich career and spirit. Mentorship that matters with judges, senior attorneys, and leaders who champion your growth. Career building programs, including CLEs, workshops, and leadership development programs, including our Judicial and Public Award Academy. Exclusive networking with brilliant attorneys across every practice area, community service opportunities that advance justice and elevate the next generation, visibility and recognition through awards, spotlights, and speaking engagements, wellness and fellowship, because a thriving attorney is unstoppable. A lifelong community that will celebrate your wins and support you through your challenges. I encourage you to step into the space where you are supported, your purpose is affirmed, your talents are cultivated, your voice helps shape the future of our profession, and we would be honored to count you among us. While I must depart early before the festivities my mom was involved in a bad car wreck. So I wanted to take the time to bring you greetings, because this is how special this program is to us. But I welcome you to contact me directly. And when I say contact me directly, I mean it. I respond to every email. I will schedule the lunch and breakfast, whatever you need to support you and help you grow. president@gabwa.org is my direct email, and it gets to me and I will respond accordingly. Part of our GABO programs that would be relevant to you would include our woman-to-woman mentorship program, as well as our YLD, which is our Young Lawyers Division, which provide excellent opportunities for you to grow. And many other committees created to develop you into excellent attorneys and committee advocates. So welcome to the bar, welcome to the possibilities, and welcome to GABO. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Ashley Rice. I'm going to keep this fairly brief. I know y'all are eager to get to the swearing in and to the lawyering part. This has been a long journey for you. And if you have not taken the time to really sit back and reflect on all of the things you did to get here, please do that. It is quite an accomplishment. It may not always feel like that in the day-to-day, but it is an accomplishment. And it was about 20 years ago today that I was in your seat and had no idea what the future ahead would look like. But it's exciting. And I've never had a day, just like Ty mentioned, where I've ever considered a different career. I think a lot of times, you know, if you went through law school and you did all the work, you are very well suited to this profession. I'm here today on behalf of the Georgia Defense Lawyers Association. We are a collective of attorneys that basically defend lawsuits on behalf of clients, typically through a firm, in in-house, like corporate position, or in government positions. If you are in one of those positions, we would love to have you among our ranks. Our services that we offer, in addition to kind of informal mentoring and a collegial atmosphere, are over 1,000 members and an e-blast system, which is sort of the thing that we use every day, to ask questions and to share ideas and share tips and strategies. We hold a judicial reception every February at the State Bar. We have a quarterly magazine that gets sent out to all of the judges statewide and all members and gives lots of publishing opportunities. And we especially love to give publishing opportunities to young attorneys. We have CLEs geared towards defense lawyers and sort of the issues that we're facing. And we include those at our annual meeting, which is always at a beach location every year. So it's kind of a nice little perk. We also hold a trial and mediation academy in August that's staffed by some of our more senior members, and they provide techniques and trial strategies and insight into helping young lawyers learn how to best get out there and try their cases and represent their clients. We do have reduced membership fees for young attorneys. So please take advantage of that. If you can apply online at gdla.org, and you can come see me afterwards if you have any questions. Congratulations.
Hi, Chris already kind of pointed to me. My name is Veronica Cox. I am the president of the Young Lawyers Division for the State Bar of Georgia. After today, you're automatically a member. There's no sign up that you have to do to become a member. There are no fees. So in addition to joining one of these great voluntary bars, you will have us as a resource. If you want to get our emails to learn more about us, you do have to go in and opt into that through your Georgia Bar membership. But I encourage you to follow us on social media. We have a LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram, and that's where you can find out more about our events and CLEs and things like that. Congratulations.
Thank you, voluntary bar associations, for sharing with these soon-to-be newly sworn-in attorneys and how you can continue to be a support group for them. Next, we have the honor and the privilege of hearing from our keynote speaker, Commissioner Mo Ivory. Commissioner Mo Ivory serves as the Fulton County Commissioner for District 4, representing a diverse and vital part of Atlanta. She is deeply committed to progress and serving as a resource for her community. With a rich and varied career as an attorney, law professor, entrepreneur, and advocate, she has long used her voice and experience to support education, health access, small business growth, and voting rights. Whether mentoring young leaders, supporting grassroots initiatives, or working alongside local organizations, Commissioner Ivory strives to extend her reach beyond public office and into meaningful community engagement rooted in connection and service. So without any further delay, I would like to introduce to you our keynote speaker, Commissioner Mo Ivory.
Thank you so much. All right. First of all, welcome to Assembly Hall. This is where we have our commissioner meetings every first and third Wednesday. So I was very excited when I found out it was going to be right here, a podium that I am familiar with. So good afternoon, everybody. It is an honor to stand before you on such a monumental day, a day that represents not just the culmination of years of study, perseverance, and sacrifice, but the beginning of your journey as stewards of justice in our community. I've been an attorney for 31 years, and I know how special today is. To Madam Clerk Shay Alexander and her team, thank you for bringing us together to celebrate this next generation of attorneys. To the families, professors, mentors, and friends who poured into these brilliant minds, today is your victory as well. Each of you has crossed a threshold that few do. You've joined a profession that is both ancient and ever evolving, one rooted in the belief that the law is the backbone of democracy. At a time when truth is too often treated as optional and the rule of law is being tested in ways we couldn't have imagined, your role is more important than ever. The law is not just a set of rules, it is a promise that no one is above accountability, that justice belongs to everyone, and that democracy can only thrive when the people sworn to uphold it stand firm. So as you put on your new title, Attorney at Law, remember that you are also the guardians of that promise. Our profession demands excellence, but it also demands humility. You will be trusted with people's livelihoods, their freedom, their families, and sometimes their last hope. There will be moments when doing the right thing may not be the most profitable or the popular choice. Do it anyway. Your reputation will not be built on your resume. It will be built on your integrity. Ethics and professionalism are not just sections on the bar exam. They are the quiet, daily acts that define your character when no one is watching. Being a lawyer is not just about winning cases. It's about shaping a fairer, more equitable society. Whether you work in corporate law, public defense, government, or policy, remember that every client, every contract, every courtroom is an opportunity to make justice real for someone. Our communities, they need you. Not just your skills, but your compassion. They need you to be the kind of lawyer who listens before speaking, who mentors those beyond you, and who uses your voice to open doors for others. And I have to take a personal moment here because today, one of my own former students is standing among you. When I met Audrey Malouf at Georgia State University College of Law, I saw her brilliance, resilience, and the spark of leadership that you cannot teach, that you just nurture. Today, she is not only a newly minted attorney, but also my deputy chief of staff here in my Fulton County Commissioner's office. When I saw that she was graduating and I knew that I had been elected, I was just waiting for her to pull her tassel over so I could call her and say, come join me. Her legal mind, her discipline, and her dedication to public service have elevated our entire office. She's been instrumental in shaping policy, researching the law, our decisions, and ensuring we govern with both wisdom and heart. Quite frankly, we could not do our job without her. To see her come full circle from law student to bar passer to colleague is one of the greatest joys of my career. That is what it's about. If you teach someone, bring them along with you. It's like no feeling you can imagine. She embodies what I hope for all of you, that you take your education, your talents, and your purpose and use them to make your community better. As you raise your right hand today and you take the oath, let it be more than a ceremony. Let it be a covenant, a promise to the people you serve, to your profession, and to yourself. The world does not need more lawyers. It needs more leaders. Leaders are ethical, leaders who are courageous, leaders who understand that justice is not a concept, it is a calling. Congratulations, welcome to the profession. Go forth and make the law proud. Thank you.
Right. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for those amazing words, Commissioner Ivory. My name is Natasha Cole Shepard, and I am the Director of Public Relations and Marketing for the Clerk's Office, and I'm really happy to be here with you today. You may recognize my name. Myself and my colleague, Shatavia Scott, have been communicating with you all and handling all of your paperwork, and so it comes full circle today. We're really excited to just kind of meet you in person and put a name or put a face with the name. So. Excuse me. I want to acknowledge Shatavia and our entire, External Affairs Division for working so incredibly hard on creating this experience for everyone. All right, before I call your names, I'd like to bring Judge Dunaway up to share a few words of wisdom before he administers the oath to you all. Welcome, Judge Dunaway.
Thank you all for having me. Thank you for letting me be a part of this moment. Thank you, Madam Clerk, for the invitation. This is a very joyous occasion, and I'm really honored to be here with you lawyers, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles, nieces, nephews, friends, and family. Congratulations to all of you. I remember 29 and a half years ago, I want to say I was sitting in the second or third row with the D's, right along in there getting sworn in, just wishing and hoping that everyone would finish talking so I get sworn into the bar and get to the work that I've been working so hard to get to. So I'm going to be very short so we can get to the business of swearing you all in. Just two pieces of advice, and then I'll turn it over so we can start listening, calling your names. Number one, there is no one case, all right? No one case, no one client that is worth losing this bar license over. You worked too hard to get this license. You will work very hard in building your professional reputation. Please do not give it up because someone wants you or is even willing to pay you to do something unethical or illegal and lose that bar license and that professional reputation you worked so hard for. Commissioner Arrington, when I was a little bit younger, I was sitting at the feet of Justice Robert Benham. Justice Benham is the former Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of Georgia, and we were sitting around the table, and we were all, Justice Benham, what do you have for us? What do you have for us? And he said, look, young lawyers, the law, and he had this great voice. I can't even pretend to do his voice, but the law is the floor. This thing that you all are about to be sworn to uphold, that is the floor. Justice Benham said, if you drop below the law, you drop below the floor, society will take action against you. They will sue you. They will put you on probation. They will lock you up. Remember that this thing that we are sworn to uphold is just the floor. Ethics, our ethics, those rules that we, State Bar of Georgia, the Gate City Bar, the Atlanta Bar, those rules that we put on ourselves as lawyers, our ethical rules, that's middle ground. That's the middle ground. If you violate one of the ethical rules, we as lawyers will discipline you, suspend you, and potentially take that law license. So you have the law, that's the floor. Our ethics is the middle ground. But Justice Benham said the gold standard, the top floor, what we all should be striving for every day is professionalism. Professionalism is the gold standard. Professionalism is how we choose to conduct ourselves, how we choose to interact with other lawyers, how we choose to interact with the courts, and how we choose to interact and show ourselves to the general public. Always strive for that professionalism, and you will do great things as attorneys. That's what I have for you. Now let's get to the business of the business.
I am really nervous because I stayed up to midnight trying to study your names. So I'm asking for a lot of grace, please. I won't let Madam Clerk do it because 2 years ago, she just crashed out and and she messed up a lot of names. I'm sorry. So now it's a lot of pressure on me to get it right? So it's fine if you just, say like, that's not it. I may get fired, but just, it's nice knowing you all. All right, so I'd like for you to stand as I call your name. Family and friends, I know you're really proud of your baby, but if you could please hold your applause till the end and after Judge Dunaway has administered the oath. Okay. All right. All right. Claire Fleming Anderson. Darnell Terry Chantel Andrews. Carter Allen Augustine. Aubrey Nicole Bailey. Logan Scott Berg. Adriana Marie Bethe. Quinnell Monique Bethelme. Anna Claire Book. Anna Claire Bowman. Samuel Jesse Brodigan. Elena Maria Ana Cabeza. Samantha Caldwell. Alexa Rose Cashman. I know, I want to get it right. Marifadza Shingero Chikwava. Simon Edward Corrigan. Tucker Douglas Crane. Austin Charles Darnell. Geraldine Hialani Teresita Doquisa. I need to go to that job fair after this for myself. All right, Evan Harris Eckenthal. Jeremy Trey Ellington. Daphne Lisbeth Fernandez. Alexander Gaetano Fonzi. Mark Donald Franchak. Mallory Garcia. Diego Gonzalez de Mendoza Doreche. Anna Elizabeth Galwin. Olivia Claire Greenblatt. Alyssa Grace Gregory. Gabrielle Marie Hawkridge, Ian Muss Hagerly, Samaria Iman Henry, I think she's outside, okay. Alexa Grace Hernandez, Brian Joseph Hode, Tyler James Holt, Amanda Catherine Horton, Stephen Aaron Shea, Connor Michael Hutchins, Jasmine Sarah Jaffe, Nithu James, Makai Akito Johnson, Sungmin Jung, Catherine Ann Kinnemar, Rachel Christine Kennedy, Chandler Lee King, Hunter Renata Joy King, David Aaron Cohn, Julia Marianne Kresminski, Marissa Jean Land, Katie Urim Lee, Joseph Michael Levin, Yuhan Leo, Annika Grace Livingston, Jacob Miles Major, Nishka Malik. We've never done this before, but I would love for Commissioner Ivory to call her student's name.
Audrey Noel Maloof.
Thank you. She had an easy name. Right. Michaela Michelle Manley, Barbara Minakata Albert. Close enough? Okay. Christopher William Clarence Mines, Dean Maxwell Monister, Nathan Joseph Manga, Matthew Jackson Morton, okay. Connor Jameson Norris, John Adedayo Umatunde, Krina Mukeshbai Patel, Chelsea Marie Perry, Taylor Danae Poe, Tierra Monet Porterfield, Destiny Deja Reese, Alexandra Restrepo, Allison Marie Richards, Chelsea Nyoka Ryerson, Colin Andrew Rose, Laura Mary Tompkins Schramm, Taylor Sierra Scott, Michelle Ann Sergio, Emma Austin Shakur, Solomon Alexander Simpson, Kendall Nicole Smith, Brianna Marie Spikes, Noel Daniel Spragle, Fabjin Toller, Tyler Craig Thorne, Robert Henry Warren, Mariah Alexis Wells, Joseph Patrick Will, Tristan Harry Whitbroad, and finally, Eric Anthony Young. Yeah. I try my best. Thank you all for your grace. Thank you. All right, Judge Dunaway.
All right, lawyers, if you would please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that any testimony or evidence, I'm sorry, that's the wrong oath. Sorry. All right, please repeat after me. I state your name. Swear that I will truly and honestly, justly and uprightly conduct myself as a member of this learned profession and in accordance with the Georgia Rules of Professional Conduct as an attorney and counselor, and that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Georgia so help me God. Welcome to the profession.
Congratulations. All right, next steps for you guys, and then I'm going to hand it back over to Chief Belser. And thank you so much, Judge Dunaway. All right, so just a couple notes for you. When we dismiss, we will need for each of you to stop by those tables outside and pick up your wall certificate. So they're going to be in a blue folder like this. Oh, gray. Thank you. They're going to be in a gray folder like this with our seal on it. I'm assuming everyone has already signed all their orders, so great. So please make sure you pick up your folders, and then you need to stop by the table for the State Bar with our partners Karen Nix and Amanda Draper. At those tables, they're in the atrium. They will, give you next steps for how to pay your membership dues and get your bar number. Okay. All right, I'm going to pass it back to you, Chief. Yes, and you may be seated. Thank you.
Congratulations. Before we close, I want to take a moment to thank everyone who made this ceremony possible. We want to give a special thank you to our wonderful caterer, Sundry's Catering, to our Sheriff's Department for the presentation of the colors, Commissioner Mo Ivory for delivering such an incredible and inspiring message, Judge Donaway for taking the time to be here and pour into the newly sworn in attorneys. And then I'm going to ask if you all would please stand and thank Madam Clerk Shay Alexander for hosting this event, ensuring that our attorneys feel welcome here in Fulton County. All righty, we have a reception following the ceremony outside in the atrium. And alongside that is a job fair for you all. So we are a one-stop shop. So make sure you stop by the tables with your resumes and begin to network. Congratulations again. We look forward to seeing you in the incredible work that you will do. And so now I want to bring up a special guest, Madam Clerk Shay Alexander's pastor, and now he's my honorary pastor, Pastor Christopher A. Wimberly Sr., to close us out in prayer and to bless the food. Pastor Wimberly, if you could come up to bless the attorneys and on their journeys.
Can we all stand? And let us pray. Our Father and our God, how we thank you so much for this day. We thank you for what our eyes have seen and our ears have heard and even what our hearts have felt. We even take this time to say thank you for those who have been sworn in on today. And as they embark upon their new journey, pray God that you would give them the wisdom and guidance that is needed. Pray, Lord God, also that you would give them peace out of everything, Lord. As I pray also now that you bless those who have come near and far. Give us all traveling grace and arriving mercies. And even bless the food that has been prepared. Dismiss us from this place, but never from thy presence. It's in your Son, Christ Jesus' name we pray. Everybody say amen. Amen. This meeting is adjourned.
We also have areas for you all to take photos together and stuff, so please do that.